Well, hello again. Sorry for the interruption there. Falling off my chair. I had a phone call, and fortunately it was just after the second song, so hope it doesn't happen again here. So this last song for tonight is a Bob Dylan song, and I do it mostly to take inventory of my dementia. Well, early one morning, the sun was shining. I was laying in bed, wondering if she had changed at all, if her hair was still red. Her folks said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress. Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. And there I'm standing on the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes. Heading down to the East Coast, Lord knows I paid some dues, getting through. Tangled up in blue. Well, she was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. Helped out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Splitting up on the docks that night, agreeing it was best. Well, she turned around and looked at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Tangled up in blue. Well, I got a job in the great North Woods, working as a cook for a spell. Never did like it all that much. One day the axe just fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans. I happened to be employed, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. Well, all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. Seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind. I just grew tangled up in blue. Topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. Just kept looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. And later on, as the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She's standing there in back of my chair, said, "You don't know your name." Well, I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. Must admit, felt a little uneasy when she bent down, tied the lace of my shoe. Tangled up in blue. Well, she put a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. Thought you'd never say hello, she said, you look like a silent type. Well, she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet from the 13th century. And every one of them words rang true and burned like a glowing coal, pouring off of every page like it was written in my soul, from me to you. Tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street in a basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. He thought they were successful, she thought they were blessed with objects and material things, but I never was impressed. And when it all came crashing down, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like birds that flew. Tangled up in blue. Well, I'm going back again, got to get to her somehow. All the people we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how they all got started, don't know what they do with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road, head for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue. All right. Hey, everyone be safe, and I hope I'll see you all live soon. Bye.